After Jesus ascended into heaven on a cloud, life on earth carried on as usual. A farmer milked his cow, a mother scolded a mischievous child. People went about their day, unaware of the full significance of what had just taken place. The Son of God had given his life to purchase their freedom. But heaven knew. They understood the depth of his sacrifice. They knew the price he had paid, the suffering he had endured, and exactly who was returning to them. I have often wondered what this homecoming must have been like, the moment the slain lamb stepped into heaven once more. This poem is my imagining of that glorious welcome. I try to imagine what your return to heaven would have been like, that glorious day, when all on earth had carried on as normal, but heaven knew this day was no ordinary display. The Son had returned, his mission finally complete, bearing the scars of redemption still visible upon his hands and feet. I wondered about the cloud that carried you so high above the land. Perhaps the other clouds gazed on in envy, wishing they had been chosen for such a command. Surely he took care while preparing for that flight, knowing he would carry the King of Kings back into everlasting light. I imagine him glowing with pride the moment you stepped upon his crest, for out of all creation he had been chosen and therefore considered blessed. Did he glide a little smoother and all the others floating by? Did he carry you with extra care as he ascended through the sky? Perhaps, he thought, of all the honors I could ever receive, today I carry the one through whom all things live. As the gates of heaven appeared in the distance, shining brighter than the sun, I wondered if they trembled with excitement, knowing that their King had come. If they could have opened wider, they surely would have done so that day, breaking every hinge in joyful surrender to make room for heaven's King to make his way. The golden bars polished so perfectly that no mortal eye could stare, reflecting the glory of the one for whom they had been preparing with such care. Then I pictured millions of angels gathered as far as the eye could see, each one determined not to miss this moment for all eternity, not because they had been commanded to attend or to stand in line, but because their love for you compelled them to witness this moment so divine. Many laid their weapons carefully at their side, for today was not a day for battle, but a day to celebrate their King's triumph and pride. They formed a pathway leading all the way unto the throne, welcoming their beloved Saviour back to his eternal home. Wearing their finest armor that sparkled and gleamed, perhaps even brighter than anything mankind had ever dreamed. And as you walked between them, I wonder if every angel stood completely still, overwhelmed by the sight of the Lamb who had fulfilled the Father's will. I imagine some whispering, he still loves them after all they put him through, unable to comprehend such mercy, so faithful and true. Others perhaps remembered the day you laid your glory down, leaving heaven's splendor to wear a servant's crown. They had watched you leave in humility so many years before. Now they watch you return victorious, forever to be adored. At the end of the path, your Father waited patiently, pride etched upon his face for his Son who endured so faithfully. His arms opened wide to embrace him with a love beyond compare, welcoming home his precious Son with tender loving care. For now you had come home, no more trials left to endure, the victory won forever, redemption's promise secure. No more crown of thorns pressed cruelly upon your head, no more tears of sorrows for the countless souls you bled, no more nails to pierce the hands that fashioned earth and sea, no more burden of the cross carried for sinners such as me. And I wonder if for a moment all of heaven stood silent that day, watching the Father embrace the Son who had made the ransom pay. Then slowly you approached the throne that had always been yours to claim, yet now you returned victorious, forever exalted above every name. All watched in awe as you ascended to take your rightful place, still bearing the marks that forever testify of grace. And while all attention was fixed upon the King that day, I imagined the tree of life had something important to say. Leaning toward the tree of knowledge with leaves trembling in the light, will they not move aside for us to also witness this magnificent sight? Hush now, knowledge gently replied. There is no need for impatience or wounded pride, for the grace He purchased below shall soon reach even thee, and you shall rejoice forever throughout eternity.